How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. It has been a while since I've done a video. It has been a very crazy and just eventful COVID experience, let me tell you. Through health issues and many other things, I have spent way more time doing Discord content than I have doing YouTube content, but let's jump back into it. Today's video is going to be a money-making method. I'm pretty excited about this money-making method because this one is very simple to do, has pretty low requirements to do it, and has a very good output. Also, the items that you're going to be buying for this are very easy to buy, and the items you're going to be selling at the end are actually very quick and easy to sell. I was actually able to sell everything that I was using or that I created for this method within, I don't know, maybe like 5 minutes. They were all gone. So this is a pretty awesome, very reliable method. We'll see how good it's how long it is good for. What we're going to be doing in this one is we're going to be crafting dragonstone necklaces. So dragonstone necklaces are currently going up a lot because of an upcoming Divination update where we will be using dragonstone necklaces in the Divination update, I believe, to make porters. So for that reason, they're going up quite a bit. Currently, right now, you can sell them for $12,499. That was the price that I sold mine at for this test. Actually, the first one I tested with, it sold within like 10 seconds. So they do sell for this very quickly. You can for sure try to sell them for more overnight. And right now, the current buy price that I was able to buy these items for to make them is the gold bars and the dragonstones, the cut dragonstones. I was buying the gold bars at 1,067 a piece and the cut dragonstones at 7,280. You can definitely try to get them lower than that, and also keep in mind whenever a video comes out, the prices will fluctuate quite a bit. So just go through and check your prices for the dragonstone necklace and the materials before you get started. Also to be noted here, you do need level 72 in crafting to do this. If you do not have level 72 in crafting and you're trying to figure out how to get there, honestly, it's really not a bad idea just to go ahead and cut some gems or make some battle stabs. Even if you lose a little bit of money, it won't really cost you that much to get to level 72, and you'll be there within a matter of probably like a couple hours, honestly, if you're doing like gemstone cutting. It's very fast, so it's definitely worth doing in order to be able to unlock this method. So with this method, we're going to be doing it at at this current location. We need to find a furnace. As you can see, it has been a little while since I've made a video. I'm just over here like, yes, video speaking. But what you're gonna want to do is go to the shortest distance furnace from a bank that you have access to. This one right here is the Shiloh Village furnace. This is the shortest distance furnace in the game. It is only 10 squares away from the bank. So if you go from here, right here, the banker, and you go over to the furnace, that is only 10 squares. Although it is kind of strange to get there, you can't really like bladed dive straight to it or anything, or surge straight to it. So unfortunately, you do have to do kind of a squiggly line, which I will show you how to do. If you have access to this, you need to have the Shiloh's quest done in order to access this. If you do not have that done and you have the easy Varrock task done, then you can use the one at Edgeville. The one at Edgeville is 13 squares. It's almost as short. And if you don't have either one of those, or you don't feel like doing one of those, you can go to the Artisan's Workshop. The Artisan Workshop is 16 squares and is actually pretty straightforward. The Artisan Workshop is arguably almost as fast as this or the other one, just because of the fact that it is a pretty straight shot back and forth to the bank. So you can use abilities like Surge and Bladed Dive and stuff like that much more easily. If you don't have Surge or Bladed Dive, they're not a requirement for this method, but they are definitely very helpful. So your inventory is going to want to look as follows. You're going to want to have the full artisan. That's going to give you the boost for your crafting experience. You're also going to want to have a main and offhand that allows you to use bladed dive. If you have bladed dive, using the mobile perk and wise on one of these items is going to be very useful too, to get more XP and also be able to surge and bladed dive more often. Well, search more often. But if you have the mobile perk, it's going to be very useful if you are planning to use a location such as Artisan Workshop, as Surge is much more useful there. You really don't use Surge where I'm currently at, so it's not really that important, but just make sure you do have Wise. You're going to want to have all your Dragonstones in here, as well as a stack of noted gold bars to get you started. As you can see right here, we're going to move to the front door here. If you're standing right here by the banker, from what I've found, I honestly spent like probably 20 minutes sitting here trying to figure out the best way to get back and forth to the bank, like the quickest way possible. I was like, can I dive through doors and walls and everything? It didn't really work very well. So what I did find out the best thing to do is kind of just like click to the exit door here. Once you're standing right here, you can queue up your bladed dive and then bladed dive here. So basically going from the entrance to the entrance. If you try to go inside the buildings at all, it just says that you can't go through anything, you can't walk through, blah, blah, blah. So it doesn't really work out too well. Also, when you hit right here, you can't surge forward because you're at this strange angle. So that didn't work either. I also tried using escape once I get to the furnace, and that also doesn't work. So here, I'll show you what I mean. So if we go over here and click on furnace, and once you're at the furnace, you go ahead and put your materials into the furnace. So I've went ahead and deposited my gold bars. Now, if you click out, you'll notice that you are angle, like looking at it from an angle. So if you try using escape, it doesn't work. So don't surge and escape and everything. It's honestly just a waste of time. What you can do if you want to is just go back here to the entrance, bladed dive to the entrance, and then walk over to the banker. That honestly is the fastest way to do it that I have found. Once you are back here, you basically want to make sure you have a preset. So you can deposit all of the gold bars that you want to into your storage in the furnace. And then once you have all of them in the storage in the furnace, you don't need to have your gold bars in your preset. You just want to have a full inventory of dragon stones. Obviously, I'm missing one here, but just make sure you have a full inventory of dragon stones and make sure you have a preset for that. Preset to whatever you want to use. It doesn't really matter. And then once you are there, go to the entrance right here, bladed dive over here, and then go back to the furnace. And then boom, that is the fastest furnace access in the entire game of RuneScape if you do the little bladed dive trick I just showed you. So it's pretty awesome. Once you're over here, it's pretty simple. All you gotta do is just click on the gold bar. It'll bring up this menu for crafting, and you'll be able to choose what item you want to craft. You're gonna choose the Dragonstone necklace. After you've chosen Dragonstone necklace, begin project. It'll take you about 48 seconds to make an entire inventory. Or sorry, actually it's 48 for my inventory because I'm missing one. It takes you 50 seconds to do an entire inventory normally. And then once you have your full inventory, you just go back and rebank. Now this is pretty simple. There's not really a whole lot left to it. It's really just a very simple crafting method. That's actually kind of the reason why I like this method. There's not really a whole lot to it. Just get down the bladed dive in between the two buildings if you have bladed dive, and then that's really it. You were able to make right around 2,000 of these necklaces per hour, and the current profit is just over 4,000 a piece. I'm not going to bother giving you guys the exact GP profit or whatever because it's going to change, but it is a little bit over 4,000, so you can assume at least 8 million gold per hour profit right now, going by the current prices that I have found. These will fluctuate, and I know that people always post on money making videos and they're like, dude, it's no longer that much money, oh my goodness, or now it's way more money, blah blah blah. And that's just kind of how money making methods go. So don't shoot me, please don't attack me. Just go and check the prices to make sure you have the most accurate prices available. I think for sure though, this is going to be a pretty good money making method, at least for like the next week or so until the Divination update is out, because a lot of people are jumping on being able to get these for the Divination update. So either you can use them for money making, or you can also just use them for yourself for the Divination update. Anyway guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. It is, gosh, I am rusty at making videos, but I'm very excited to be back. If you'd like to join our Discord down below, we have over 11,000 members in our Discord channel. Would love to have you in there. If you guys are looking for a way to make anywhere from 1 to 3 billion gold per month, you can check out our Patreon page. We also have an annual sale on Patreon page right now where you can get up to 26% off. Woo! Save some money and make some money. Alright guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Well, I will try to knock off some of this rust. Anyway, I'm super glad to be back here making videos. I'll see you guys next one. Have a good one.